an account and learned how to navigate through our dashboard and profile, let's talk about how to look at the calendar, because most of you are probably going to be interested in signing up for something with Mazamas. So if you click on Calendar, and this link is going to be available from every single page that you're on, so you'll never be far from it, you're going to see the default 3-month view of all the things that are taking place at the Mazamas. So if you start to scroll down, you're going to see everything that's going to be coming up. What these ongoing buttons mean is that something is in progress. So for example, the basic climbing education program starts on March 6th and ends on April 28th. So between the time of March 6th and April 28th, you'll see it appear as on this ongoing tab. It's hidden so that it's not in the way for people who are navigating. Now, you probably don't want to really see everything that's going on at the Mazamas at any given time. You probably really want to filter this down based on what you're interested in doing. So in order to do that, we've got a few different ways to navigate. You can click on Activities, and this is going to filter just activities. Think climbs, think hikes, etc. If you want to sign up for an educational program, click on the Education tab, and you're going to see everything that's coming up that's in the Education bucket. And the same thing for events. These would be movie nights or other things that are happening at the Mazama Mountaineering Center, or other just drop-in activities would appear here. Now, the other thing to note is that this default view is 3 months, but you can change that. So you can make it a year, you can make it 6 months, you can view just a day, a week, etc. All you need to do is click and change what appears. Now let's get into where the real power is. That is going to lie in filters. So if we click on the All tab and we set it to 1 year, now we have the option to see all the climbs that are taking place in a year. All I need to do is click on this climb button, and then once that filter is applied, it's going to show me all the climbs that are taking place in the Mazamas within the next year. So we scroll through, we can see the climb name, the dates, the leader. All of these blue are clickable links, so you'd be able to see the leader profile, you'd be able to see the climb information. Now, if you wanted to get more specific, let's just say you're really interested in climbs that are going to take place on Mount Hood. You could click on this Add Filter and click on Place Vicinity and add Mount Hood. And now this is going to sort for you just by Mount Hood climbs. So this will be everything that's going to be taking place on Mount Hood this season. Now you can also choose to just search the calendar. So if we typed in Mount Hood here, it'll do something similar, but it's not going to be quite as accurate as just searching for Mount Hood, because, for example, Mount St. Helens probably appears here because in the description for Mount St. Helens, Mount Hood is referenced. So it doesn't get you quite as detailed as you would want to be. So I highly recommend using that common filter of climb if you're looking for climbs. Same thing if you're looking for hikes. If you click on hike, you'll sort the calendar just by hikes that are coming up. Now the other filter that is really powerful is My Schedule. So as you get signed up for activities, if you click on My Schedule, it'll sort the calendar just by things that you're signed up for. So it's a pretty quick and easy way to see everything that you're registered for and that you have coming up. Now, the other thing to note is you can subscribe to this calendar, and you can specifically subscribe to everything on the Mazamas calendar, which frankly I wouldn't really recommend because that's going to be a lot of data. But you could subscribe to just the climb. So if you turned on this filter of climb, and you've got it listed for 1 year, and click on subscribe to this calendar, it's going to download a .ics file, which you can then import into your Google Calendar or your Outlook calendar. If you download it and want to import it into Google, please go to our website, as we've got directions on how to do that in the most effective way. Because if you download it and import it into your current calendar, you're going to clutter your calendar with a lot of information instead of making it its own layer. So that's the overview of how the calendar works. We will also have in our next video how to sign up for an activity.